students. We had left the NPO. We were doing NPO, not for profit organizations, and it was done up to question number 16, and question number 17 was given to you people as your homework. Now I'm proceeding towards the question number 18, which runs as follows. From the following receipts and payments accounts of Rolex Club for the year ended 31st March 2019, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019. Then receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2019 is given, and the receipt side to balance brought down, cash in hand 17,050 is given. Then by advertisement 13,100, by rent, rates and taxes 14,000. Then again receipt side, current account with the bank is rupees 18,570, to donations, to proceeds from charity show, to subscription, to life membership fees, to entrance fees, to interest on investment at the rate of 7% for the year. Then the payment side, by repairs, by printing and stationery, by government bonds, telephone expenses, furniture purchased on 1st July 2018, and then at last cash in hand and cash at bank balance is given. Additional information is given. Number 1, depreciation. Depreciate furniture by 15% per annum. There were 416 life members on 31st March 2018. The subscription payable by each member to a lifetime member is rupees 125. Then subscription outstanding on 31st March 2018 is rupees 6,000. Subscription outstanding on 31st March 2019 rupees 7,000. Subscription received in advance on 31st March 2018 rupees 4,000. Subscription received in advance on 31st March 2019 rupees 5,000. Now we will take first of all the payments, the payment side. And on the payment side, the very first item is the advertisement, which stands for rupees 13,100, by rent, rates and taxes 14,000. So on the expenditure side of the income and expenditure account, advertisement will be written rupees 13,100, rent, rates and taxes rupees 14,000. Then repairs and printing and stationery, which is given, the amounts of which are 15,000 and 16,000. So these will find its place. They are placed there on the expenditure side. Repairs 15,000, then printing and stationery 16,000. Then you see the government bonds are there. The government bonds will find their place in the asset side of the balance sheet. So it is of capital nature, will not find its place in the income and expenditure account. Then telephone expenses rupees 1,000 are to be written. The telephone expenses rupees 1,000. Then furniture purchased on 1st July 2018. Definitely the furniture is a capital nature item which will find its place in the balance sheet. However, the depreciation on the furniture is to be provided. So depreciation on the furniture is on rupees 70,000 at the rate of 15%. However, the furniture was purchased on 1st July 2018. So the depreciation will be applicable for 9 months only. It comes 7875. It is 7875. Then thereafter, you see the balances of the cash and bank is given, which will find their place in the balance sheet. However, the receipt side is showing donations. Donations are to be considered as of general nature and will find its place in the income and expenditure account. On the income side, by donations rupees 20,000. Then proceeds from the charity show rupees 16,200. So rupees 16,200 by proceeds from the charity. Then subscription is given. Definitely the subscription rupees 52,000 is given. However, regarding subscription, the adjustments are there which are to be shown. And you know that by subscriptions 52,000, what has been shown there in the payment side of the receipts and payment account, less deduct from that outstanding previous year. What was outstanding previous year definitely would have been received this year. So relates to the previous year, will not be included in the current year's accounts. So rupees 6,000 will be deducted. Then add outstanding current year, relates to the current year, and on accrual basis we have to show it with the current year's account only. So rupees 7,000 will be added. Then advance subscription previous year. What was the advance subscription previous year? Definitely it would have been given for the current year. So it will be added to the current year's account, rupees 4,000. Then advance subscription current year. Definitely it has been given for the next year, so it will be deducted. So it comes rupees 52,000. However, a checking can be done, and in adjustment it is given that 416 members are there, each paying rupees 125. So it comes rupees 52,000. So our check is complete. Then thereafter, the live membership fees is given. Live membership fees is of capital ledger, will find its place in the balance sheet. Then entrance fees of rupees 6,000 is given. Entrance fees of rupees 6,000 on the income side. Then interest on the investment is given rupees 7,200. The total of the income side will be 1,01,400. And from the total of the debit side, if we will deduct it from the credit side, it will give us a surplus of rupees 34,425. Question number 19 is your homework, and then question number 20, which runs as follows. Following is the receipts and payment account of the Chennai Sports Club to the year ended for the year ended 31st March 2014. Balance brought down rupees 5,000, subscriptions rupees 26,000, entrance fees rupees 4,000, tournament fund rupees 15,000, sale of old newspapers rupees 2,000, legacy 35,000. Then this side, payment side, it is given salary rupees 12,000, furniture rupees 10,000, office expenses rupees 8,000, tournament expenses rupees 21,000, sports equipment rupees 20,000, and balance carried down rupees 16,000. Now you see, one thing is that the tournament fund, on the receipt side it is given 15,000, and on the expenditure side it is given 21,000. So no further receipt has been given. Definitely the expenses are more than that of the receipts. So in that case, otherwise it would have been shown there in the liability side of the balance sheet under the fund accounting, but now it will be shown because the expenses are more than that of the receipts. So in that case, it will be shown in the income and expenditure account. Other information is given. On 31st March 2014, subscription outstanding was rupees 4,000, and on 31st March 2013, subscription outstanding was rupees 3,000. Salary outstanding on 31st March 2014 was rupees 2,000. On 1st April 2013, the club had building rupees 80,000, furniture rupees 20,000, 10% investments rupees 45,000, and sports equipment rupees 25,000. Depreciation charge on these items including purchases was 10%. Prepare income and expenditure account of the club for the year ended 31st March 2014 and ascertain the capital fund on 31st March 2013. Also prepare a balance sheet as at 31st March 2014. Now you see, we have to prepare the opening balance sheet. What has been given there? The balance brought down is rupees 5,000 on the receipt side. So cash is rupees 55,000 is to be written in the opening balance sheet. Then outstanding subscription, on the very first thing, it is given that on 31st March 2014, subscription outstanding was rupees 4,000, and on 31st March 2013, subscription outstanding was rupees 3,000. So 3,000 will appear on the asset side of the balance sheet. Outstanding subscription rupees 3,000. Then it is given that on 1st April 2013, the club had building rupees 80,000, furniture rupees 20,000, 10% investments rupees 45,000, and sports equipment rupees 25,000. So all of these will appear here. You see the sports equipment rupees 25,000, 10% investments 45,000, furniture rupees 20,000, building rupees 80,000. So all of these will appear on the asset side. The total is 1,78,000. However, there is no item to be shown on the liability side. So 1,78,000, the balancing figure capital fund opening capital will be rupees 1,78,000. Then move towards the income and expenditure account. We can take the payment side first. The salary is rupees 12,000. So the salary is to be written on the expenditure side, rupees 12,000. To salary 12,000. However, there is an adjustment regarding the salary. Salary outstanding on 31st March 2014 was rupees 2,000. So definitely it relates with the current year, will be added with the current year. So 14,000 will be written in the outer column. Then thereafter, furniture is given rupees 10,000. It is a further purchased. So we will consider on the depreciation with the depreciation part. However, the furniture will appear in the balance sheet. office expenses rupees 8,000, tournament expenses is rupees 21,000, and on that side 15,000 is given tournament fund. So in this case, the office expenses is rupees 8,000 written, to tournament expenses rupees 21,000, and then deduct from it the tournament fund rupees 15,000, rupees 6,000 as an expense will be shown in the income and expenditure account instead of following the fund accounting. If the tournament fund would have been more, then in that case we can show it there in the balance sheet also under the fund accounting. Then we have to provide the depreciation, and depreciation, you see the sports equipment were given 25,000 in the opening balance sheet plus 20,000 further purchased, so it becomes 45,000. However, at the rate of 10% per annum it will be 4,500 the depreciation of the furniture sports equipment. Then furniture 20,000 it was given in the opening balance sheet, and then 10,000 further purchased in the receipt and payment side. Payment side it is given on the in the receipt and payment account. So it is rupees 3,000, 20,000 and 10,000, 30,000, and then 10% at the rate of 10% it becomes 3,000. Building 80,000 totally given. No further adjustment is there in the building. No. So at the rate of 10% it will be 8,000. So 8,000 totally depreciation it becomes 15,500. Then subscription we have to show. Subscription, you see on the receipt side the subscription is given rupees 26,000. However, the adjustment is also there, rupees 26,000 by subscription to be written on the income side. 26,000 less outstanding previous year rupees 3,000, which is already shown there in the opening balance sheet. Add outstanding current year, which is given 4,000, so 27,000 will appear in the outer column. Then entrance fees is given rupees 4,000, entrance fees rupees 4,000, tournament fund we have already considered it, sale of old newspapers 2,000, legacy will appear in the balance sheet rupees 35,000. So you see the entrance fees 4,000, then by sale of old newspaper rupees 2,000, by accrued interest on the investment rupees 4,500, because on investment, how much investment was there? Investment 10% investment rupees 45,000. So 45,000 10%. At the rate of 10% it becomes 4,500. So 4,500 is to be shown. Now in income and expenditure account, the debit side is more than that of the credit side. So 43,500 is the total of the debit side, expenditure side. So in that case, there will be a deficit of rupees 6,000. Then closing balance sheet. In closing balance sheet, we can show the outstanding salary for the year, which is given already there in the income and expenditure account, rupees 2,000. Legacy rupees 35,000, which is to be shown in the liability side. Then capital fund in the opening capital was rupees 1,78,000. Deduct from it the deficit of rupees 6,000, you will get rupees 1,72,000, and the total will be 2,09,000 of the liability side. However, on the asset side, the cash is to be shown, the balance carried down. At last the cash is given rupees 87,000, which is to be shown, the balance sheet is 16,000. So 16,000 is to be shown in the closing balance sheet. Outstanding subscription, you can see there in the income and expenditure account rupees 4,000. Accrued interest on the investment rupees 4,500. Sports equipment totally it was 25,000. Then new purchases were done for rupees 20,000. So from that, at the rate of 10% depreciation is to be provided rupees 4,500, and outer column 40,500 is to be shown. 10% investment as given will be 45,000. Furniture 20,000. Then new purchases were there for rupees 10,000. Totally 30,000. At the rate of 10% depreciation 3,000 is there. 27,000 will appear in the outer column. Then building is 80,000. Deduct from it the depreciation rupees 8,000. You will get 72,000 at last. And the total matches to 9,000. So that is all. We will continue it later on.